That lovely sound is the sound of a beginner trying to play a two-hole draw on the harmonica. Very common problem. I'm not entirely sure that anybody fully understands why it does that. I'm sure it's got something to do with fluid dynamics and physics and things that are over my head. But we know that this is a very, very common problem. And this is the actual harmonica that I was playing when I first noticed the problem. Of course, I knew the harmonica had to be broken, so I took it apart. Of course, the harmonica was not broken. And the Bluesmaster is a very standard beginner's type harmonica. It's got phosphor bronze reeds, plastic comb, relatively cheap harmonica. But this is not a problem of cheap harmonicas. I've got a Seidel 1847 here, wooden comb, stainless steel reeds, very expensive harmonica. Let's see what happens if we just suck on that two-hole here. Yep, exactly the same. Exactly the same on a $28 harmonica and a $105 harmonica. And a Hohner Meister class, aluminum construction, aluminum comb, and a very expensive harmonica. Let's see if this is any better. Yeah, not remotely. Now, we do know that with the harmonica, more than probably any other instrument, the sound is dependent on the column of air right from your mouth, right down your throat to your diaphragm. You can't just suck on it like you're sucking on a straw. Okay, that's not going to work. And what I found as I got more experience is that it helps really to just move that entire column of air, you know, gently move the whole, you don't just, okay, that's not going to work. You got to draw in the whole column of air. And when I first started trying to deal with this, I actually inhaled a little bit through my nose. And when you're a beginner, like inhaling through your nose when you're trying to do the two-hole draw, that'll kind of speed up your progress. And so I know for a lot of people, they'll see this and this won't fix their problem. But I want them to know that it's not the harmonica. This is a problem that can be dealt with. So again, we'll go back to that Suzuki Bluesmaster. And let's try just drawing on the two-hole, moving that whole column of air, not just sucking with our mouths on it. Well, that's much better. Okay. Let's try the Seidel 1847. I sustained that one for a long time. Again, we'll try it on the Hohner. So what this demonstrates is that the two-hole draw problem, even if this video doesn't solve it for you, it should let you know that this is not a harmonica issue. It's the way you manage your breath. So before you take your harmonica apart or try to return it, it's something you got to practice with. Try moving that whole column of air. And if you're a really new beginner, try inhaling a little bit through your nose when you're drawing on it, because that will help. So this is a problem you can deal with. Give it a little practice.